Welcome back to the White Stoner channel here on YouTube. This is your host with the most, as you know, White Stoner. So I just made the If I Could Change Wrestlemania 1 video. So I'm back at it again with If I Could Change Wrestlemania 2 video. Now this one should be a lot easier than Wrestlemania 1. Because everybody loves WrestleMania 2. So, right here is WrestleMania 2 for you guys. You can see me showing you the disc. So, there you go. So, this is WrestleMania 2, April 7th, 1986. First off, this was the only WrestleMania in 3 different states. Okay, it sounds good on paper. In reality, it sucks balls. That was a poor idea for WWE to do. It didn't turn out good like we all thought it was gonna, or at least I found out it didn't. Fuck. So, the 3 state WrestleMania 2 idea was trash. They were in the Los Angeles Sports Arena, Chicago's Rosemont Horizon, and New York's Nassau Coliseum, whatever. That alone was trash because I think, I don't remember. I think it's Chicago they started out at, and then as soon as they went there, they went to New York. So the people in Chicago had to watch it on a giant screen. That's stupid. They know. And then when they were done in New York, they went to Los Angeles, and then the Los Angeles people, or the New York people, had to watch it on a big screen also, which was very stupid. I would have picked Los Angeles alone just to be WrestleMania 2's arena, so everybody got to see it in person, not on Trons. That was dumb as fuck. So, our first match was the magnificent Don Muracle versus Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. That match was okay, I guess. I don't remember too much of this event, so it's gonna some of these events I don't remember too much of, so it's gonna be harder for me to nitpick at them and change them how I thought they should have been. But Don Muracle and Paul Orndorff match was pretty good. I would keep it like that. We had George the Animal Steel versus Macho Man for the Intercontinental title. Okay, that match was actually pretty damn good, so I just would keep it exactly how it was. Then we had George Wells versus Jake the Snake. Okay, Jake the Snake is one of my favorites, and any match he does is pretty good. So I figured keep the match the way it was. I liked it, and if I'm correct, Jake the Snake actually won that match. So, back in the day, we had too many interviews and shit like that. So, if I could, I would tone down on some of them fucking interviews they did. One here and there is okay, but not 5, 6, or 7 on a fucking card. Oh god. So we had the boxing match between Roddy Piper and Mr. T. So Mr. T and Roddy Piper basically hated each other inside WWE. So I don't know if it was storyline or if they just really hated each other. So, the boxing match at WrestleMania 2 was, fucking trash. It wasn't really, like a real boxing match. It was just them starting to wrestle each other. And then, Rowdy Piper scoop slams him. It was just garbage. I would have made it an actual, match between them two. Or even a no disqualification match. Because you didn't see too many of those back in the day. So, and then right here we had Gorilla Monsoon and Gene Okerlund introduce the Chicago segment for WrestleMania 2. So, and then, hold on. It doesn't even say when it fucking switches over to Los Angeles. Or no, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. So, now we're in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop-de-fucking-do. We had Valenta McIntyre versus the Fabulous Moolah. That match was really good. So, I mean, back then, and even most of the 2010s, you didn't see the women fight that much. So, the fact that the women got time, at least in this match, it was really good. So, I liked it, and I think the Fabulous, or no way, Valenta McIntyre, I do believe she won the title. Because the Fabulous Moolah was a big heel, if I'm correct, and not many people actually liked her until she was with Mae Young and shit like that. And then we had Nikolai Kovalov versus Corporal Chris Shammer in a fucking flag match. Okay. Me, personally, and I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there, flag matches are stupid. You basically climb the rope and retrieve the fucking flag. The only good flag match I know, I've heard of, is the one, Canada versus USA or something like that, where Bret Hart is climbing up there and retrieving his Canadian flag. That's the one, flag match I like. Other than that, the flag match gimmick is garbage, trash. Never want to see it again. Never want to talk about it again. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure why it's so damn dark looking in the background area. I don't know if it has to do with the case that I bought, that we got for it today, or what, but it is what it is. I thought I'd just let you guys know that. Then we had my favorite match on WrestleMania 2, which was the Men Battle Royal. So it was WWF versus the NFL, basically. So, not to burst anybody's bubble or be too rude, but I don't know who was actually in it. So look it up for yourselves, because it does not give me a listing, and I do not really have all the time in the world to look it up for you guys. So I'm sorry for that. But the reason it's my favorite match on WrestleMania 2 is because Andre the Giant wins. Basically, not too many people talk about Andre the Giant, so I figured give him some credit. A lot of it he deserved a shit ton of credit that he didn't get. And it's just, I'm like I said in the previous video, I'm a huge Andre the Giant fan, and I wish he had more respect from people. I just have that feeling not many people really liked him, and he was a really nice guy. Then we had so now, oh yeah, with Then we had Greg the Hammer Valentine and Brutus Beefcake. Hashtag you, Brutus Beefcake, in the signature. Versus the British Bulldogs. That match was actually okay. I wouldn't really change it as much. Then we're going to Los Angeles, everybody. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. This whole event should have just been in Los Angeles. It would have made more sense. Not 3 different fucking things. We had Hercules Hernandez versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Okay, if you have Ricky Steamboat in any match, basically you know it's going to be good. So, now Hercules, on the other hand, was not really a good wrestler, in my opinion, but he had some good matches. We had the adorable fuck. I can't speak. We had the adorable Adrian Adonis versus Uncle Elmer. Okay, that match, if I could change it, I would definitely change both of them out of this whole card. I can't really pick who I would want in this to replace them, because I really don't know who was in the company back then. I think Ultimate Warrior was like injured or something, and if he wasn't, I would have put him in there. So my 2 replacements would have been Ultimate Warrior for Hercules Hernandez. Or no. So I'm talking about the adorable Adrian Adonis versus Uncle Elmer match. Both of them are trash. So I'm gonna replace I'm gonna replace Adrian Adonis with Ultimate Warrior, and he would have went against let's see. Oh, I don't know. Alright, here's a dream match. So instead of Adrian Adonis versus Uncle Elmer, if I had a chance to change that match, it would have been Ultimate Warrior versus the Macho Man. Now, that match would have been really cool. But instead, we get Adrian Adonis versus Uncle Elmer in a fucking waste of our time. They both sucked. They both weren't really good. Just by their names alone told you they're not going to be good. Then, after that match, we had Terry Funk and Huss Funk versus Tito Santana and the Junkyard Dog. That match was really good, I thought. You have the Funks, their family is legendary in wrestling business, so yeah. And then you had Tito Santana, he was really good, I thought, and Junkyard Dog was amazing. So I wouldn't really change that match too much. And then after that match, you had King Kong Bundy versus an injured Hulk Hogan in a fucking steel cage match. Boy. Okay, that was not the greatest steel cage match. The first time I watched it, I thought, this should be good. It's Hulk Hogan and King Kong Bundy. Why the fuck not? Okay. So, after I watched it, I thought to myself, why was that a thing? So then, a few years later, I watched it again, because I was sick at home from school, not feeling the greatest. So I watched it again, and I'm like, man, this is trash. What was I thinking? So basically, King Kong Bundy and Hulk Hogan steel cage match at Wrestlemania 2 was garbage. Not the best match ever. Yes, I'll sit there and watch it because I like watching the 80s stuff, especially when I'm not feeling good. For some reason, I'll watch the 80s and 90s especially, when I don't feel good. Some reason, I haven't figured it out why. So usually when I'm not feeling good, even if it's a bad event, I'll pop it in, like Wrestlemania 2, or even like 10, 11, I'll pop in. But, so, would I change the people? No. Hulk Hogan and King Kong Bundy are two great guys. They were, awesome in the ring. I wouldn't change them, just the match was dumb. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If I could change WrestleMania 2 video for you guys. So, if you are creeping on my channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn that little bell on so you don't miss my videos, and hit all so you do not miss when White Stoner is uploading a video. And smash that fucking like button. Give me 500 likes. Yeah, right. I won't get 500 likes until I have, in like a few years, I think. So, you know what to do. If you're creeping on my channel, subscribe. And if you're just here to be a creeper, stay off my channel. I don't want you creepers. Don't forget to hit that like button. And your host with the most, White Stoner, is out.